I'm going to start with clear water all over the paper, and then raw sienna, just randomly, no particular order to it. Clean the brush into the ultramarine blue, and then just very gently bring that down. There's going to be water down here, so I want to bring that blue reflection into the water area where it's reflecting the blue of the sky. I'm just looking out for any areas where it's running, and just very, very lightly brushing them away. Anywhere where the water's running down, trying to ruin the sky. That's not too bad. I'm just going to dip the very tips of the brush into the water just to bring all the hairs back together. And using the same colours, raw sienna, ultramarine, a bit more water, raw sienna, ultramarine, putting the distant, look at with your eyes. I'm going to do quite high rise, 2/3 of the way up, and then start out there. And that land sort of goes off over onto the right hand side. Make it a bit higher, I think. I prefer to have sort of peaks and troughs rather than just one flat landscape. It looks a bit bland like that. Now on the, just to the right of that, well, in fact just to the left first, I think. Same two colours, but just a bit more paint, making it a bit stronger. I'm going to come in from this side first, bring that down like that, and then the same again on the right hand side. Again, it's raw sienna, ultramarine, but a bit more paint this time, so it's a bit of a stronger mix, just stronger than this background. And then just put that side of it in as well. Now, paper stretch, so I'm just going to pull it tight so I've got a flat surface to work with. And we're ready to go again. Now next thing I'm going to do is the reflection. I'm just going to make sure this water area's dry, because I want to re-wet it, but I don't want to disturb the paint on the paper. So once I'm happy that that's dry, I'll just clean the brush and then just re-wet that area, and then same two colours again, raw sienna, ultramarine, I'm just going to pull down these reflections. Remember, not much water on the brush. You've already got the water on the paper, so remember to compensate for the water that's already on the paper. Maybe a bit darker. Darker over here. A bit more there. I think that'll do for that. I'll give that a quick dry. doesn't have to be bone dry, just as long as it stops the water coming down the paper. Now I'm going to stick with the same colours again. This time lots of raw sienna. In fact, might even just put a bit of light red into it as well. And we got some. There we got a tree line coming down. I've introduced a little bit of lemon yellow into it as well. Work out where the edge of this tree line is, which is, I'm going to do about there. Now these trees continue. Down this hillside, just using various mixes of what I've already done. I'm just going to level that out. Just level that out roughly so it's that like so. Clean the brush, and then raw sienna, lemon yellow. Just where that land works its way around. This is the edge of the river bank here. Maybe just on this bank, just put a little bit darker, just for the banks. Just a slightly darker mix. Now there's also a few little hedgerows and stuff just breaking up this land, so I'll just very gently just suggest those going off in different directions. That'll do. I don't want to overdo it. Now next thing to do is there's some land coming across this area, so what I'm going to do, back into the raw sienna, lemon yellow, and just give that a quick sweep. Ultramarine, just to vary it slightly. And then on top of that, we've got some closer trees, all sorts of shapes and sizes. Just using the corner of the hake, and just give it into all sorts of colours. Just use various mixes of whatever you've got on your palette. Scrape a few trunks in with a fingernail. Also do a bit more. I can use this number 3 rigger there. Plenty of water when you use the rigger because it's such a smaller brush. And you can just put a few of these twigs and trunks and branches and all sorts. And then what I might do, no, I'll leave it down, I think. Just to finish it off, I might just put in a little bit of the, I'll go I'll just put in a little bit of the, imagine the viewpoint of this. There was something like that, just there was stood, and then maybe a little bit more of that. Just to give it somewhere. Just scrape a few rocks in. Little grasses with the hake. I like red, just to add a bit of interest, that foreground. I think I'll call that one done. Just switch to the, just give that a quick pour. So putting that in, it's just adding another layer. Always try and get in as many layers as you can. You've got one there, one there, one there, another one there. Just helps create that sense of depth right the way to the back of the painting. I'll just switch to the number 3 rigger. Dark mix, I generally go burnt umber, ultramarine, and then just pop your signature in one of the corners. And that's another one. Finished. Hope you like that. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.